What's good, everyone? It's Nintendo 64 Austin, and I'm gonna be making a video of my Mario game collection. Um, I decided to make this because I never really done a Mario game collection video before. Ever since I started my channel back in November, uh, of November of last year. But um, yeah, I decided to do it because I have watched other videos from other channels that did Mario game collections, and I decided to do one for myself. So without any further ado, let's just go and get started. I'm going to have to show off what with the games I have physically and the games I have downloaded on my DSi. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So, oh yeah, I just zoomed the camera a little bit so you guys can see them perfectly. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting off with the Mario games I have for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. So I did have more Mario games, like for example the ones I had on 3DS and the ones on Game Boy Advance and some on Wii. But those are not going to be in this collection video because I had to, sell them at McKay's for extra money. So yeah, but these are the Mario games I have now. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So, first is Super Mario Land. Um, now when I make my updated Game Boy collection video, you are gonna see this again. Um, you're gonna see this again. Um, and the ones for Game Boy Color as well, and the ones on DS and on the Wii when I make those updated game collection videos sometime either next week or probably soon. But yeah, here's Mario Land. I had to get this game because I have played this game on Virtual Console on the 3DS, and it's a fun 2D Mario game. If you like 2D Mario games, then try this out. Um, Next is Dr. Mario. Great puzzle game. I recommend it if you haven't played this version yet. If you played the NES version, because I know the NES version, I think it was released as well. And same thing for Tetris. This game was one of the launch titles for the system, and I know this was also released on the NES as well, along with Tetris 2 on the NES and Game Boy. But yeah, there's just a lot of Tetrises. But yeah, Tetris, fun puzzle game. If you don't know, uh, Mario and Luigi has a cameo in it. Um, Yeah, I don't think the NES version doesn't have the cameo for Mario and Luigi, but the Game Boy version does. So, yeah, I would consider this a Mario game because the Mario and Luigi has a cameo. So, whatever. Um, and we get to some Game Boy Color games I have now. I have Game & Watch Gallery 2 and Game & Watch Gallery 3. Now, I got these games with my Game Boy Color back in 2022 during June and July of 2022, I should say. I got this back in July, and this one I got back in August. Right after I got the Game Boy Color, I got this off Amazon, and this one I got at McKay's. Got it for I think it was $15, and this one I got, I believe it was like $10 on Amazon. But Yeah, the label is a little bit banged up on this one. Is some wear on this, but and same thing for it, but they still work just fine. If you like one of the Game and Watch games, play these. Then here's Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color. Uh, um, yeah, I know a lot of people don't know this, but the Donkey Kong Country game had a Game Boy Color version as well. It wasn't just the SNES and the Game Boy Advance version, but it was just the Game Boy Color version as well. But we only got the first game on Game Boy Color, while the SNES and the Game Boy Advance had the whole trilogy. That one is just an unlucky case. And last one for Game Boy Color is Mario Tennis. Yeah. Great Mario sports game. Now, those are all of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color Mario games I have. Now let's go over to the Nintendo DS Mario games I have. Alright, so let's move on to Nintendo DS. So first is New Super Mario Brothers, or however you say it. It's just the same thing, but New Super Mario Brothers on the DS. It was the first time we ever got a 2D Mario game in a decade. The last 2D Mario game that we actually got was actually I think it was actually either Super Mario World or Yoshi's Island. Don't quote me on that, but after that, we never got any 2D Mario games ever again until this one came out in 2006. Yes, 2006. And then they re-released it after the 3DS came out with a red case re-release. So, for people who didn't even buy a Nintendo DS, so they just go ahead and re-released it for the after the Nintendo 3DS came out sometime in mid 2011. Yeah, got this back in February, and the cartridge just fell. Whoops. Let me fix that. Let me go ahead and get it. There we go. Sorry. Nope. Why I keep up on my tripod? Oh, sorry about that. I haven't completed this yet. I really wanted to complete it, like how I did with New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. That came pre-installed with my 2DS I had at the time. But yeah, the first New Super Mario Bros. Is awesome. Recommend it. Then Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Now, note, I used to have this game on Wii back in 2020 when I got the Wii, and I originally had a Wii. In fact, my sister had a Wii when I was born. No, I wasn't born playing video games, because that would be kind of obvious, but, I ain't started playing, I ain't started playing video games until like 2015 when my sister had the DSi, but, this DS version, even though it's fun, but it's kind of hard at times. So I got this last year as well. Next Nintendo DS game I picked up last year was Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. I do have Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March again on DSiWare, but I'll show that in a moment. But yeah, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem, great puzzle game. I would love to get the second game for the DS and the first game on Game Boy Advance, but if I can, you know, um, if I can, find those for a good deal, then maybe I'll give it a chance. But until then, I have this and the downloaded version on DSiWare. So yeah, there's that. Good games. I highly recommend them. And last is Mario Kart DS. I got this like earlier this year, and it's a it's a fun game. So let's go ahead and put those to the side. Now let's go ahead and show off all of the Wii games that we have, and then we'll move on to the downloaded games I have on DSiWare. Alright, so let's show off the Mario games I have for Wii. So first is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Great Smash Brothers game. I recommend it if you have a Wii. That's all I can say about it. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. I want to get the one on DS. But that might be sometime soon. But until then, I have the version for Wii. In fact, I used to have this game back in 2019, where I had I think that Black Wii. That wasn't actually mine. That was from my neighbors who had that Black Wii, and I played I think Guitar Hero on there as well. But yes, my sister got this game from GameStop. Yeah, I loved it, and then I got this game back in 2021, and it's awesome. And here's New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I haven't completed this game yet. I really wanted to complete this game, but I never got the chance to complete this game because I have to finish World 7 and go to World 8 and then go to World 9, and then I'll be done completing this game. But when that does happen, I'll give this game a chance. Then here's Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. This actually came in a yellow case, while on other territories it actually came in a white case. So yeah, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Alright. That's all I can say about it. And this one here is Mario Kart Wii. I don't even have the Wii wheel for this, so yeah, cause when you use the Wii remote and the nunchuck for Mario Kart Wii, and sorry about that noise, when you use the Wii remote and the nunchuck just to play Mario Kart Wii, it's so choppy to play it with the Wii remote and the nunchuck. If you really wanted to play it with good controls, play it with the Wii wheel. Don't even play it with the Wii. Do not even play it with the Wii remote and the nunchuck, because it's choppy and it's so crappy. So yeah, those are the Wii games right here. Let's just go ahead and put those to the side, and now let's just go ahead and show off what Mario games I have downloaded on my DSi. Alright, so here is my DSi. Got this metallic blue one. Yeah, I had the light blue DSi, but however, that one broke, and I since October 2020, and I had to get a 3DS. But however, that one broke. Didn't work in October, like in 2022. So I had to get a a new DSi, and here it is with me now. So, um, yeah, still in good condition. Got this for Christmas 2022, and it still works like it should. So let's just go ahead and show off what the games I have downloaded on my DSi. So let's just show off the Mario games I have on DSi. So I got Dr. Mario Express, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March Again. I played this Mario vs. Donkey Kong game first before I even played Mini Land Mayhem. So yeah, that was just awesome. WarioWare Snapped, Mario Calculator, and Mario Clock. I think that's really it for all the Mario games I have downloaded on DSiWare. So not really much. It's just the games I have to show off downloaded on my DSi. So yeah, that's really it. Let's just go ahead and bring all of them in one shot. So alright, let's zoom this back a little bit. If I can. There it is. Let's put those right here. DS games right here. Game Boy Color games right here. And then OG Game Boy games right here. Well, that is it. Those are all the Mario games I have in my collection. I didn't show the ones I have for Switch and the 3DS because those are actually my brothers, so I didn't really have time to put the rest of them in here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this collection video. I will be putting a link for the PS3 collection video if you want to see it. If you haven't seen it already, and then end screen and also a tag as well. Yeah, Nintendo 64 Austin saying signing out, and best Mario games ever out. Let's just put them, throw them up here. Throw them right here and throw them right here. And let's do the same thing for Wii. And let's I'm not gonna throw this DSi, so I'm gonna put that right there. Game Boy Color games and Game Boy games. Let's just slam on the floor. And look at that. Look at that. What a mess. Yeah. Peace.